you want to keep your heart rate at about 135 just to keep your cardio up for that.
Yes.
Okay, so less rest periods if you want to increase it in your weights.
Yeah.
Rooms,
So
less rest period to keep your heart rate up.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to do a couple of tests and they're just going to measure your fitness. Alright, I've brought the step up in. So what we're going to do, the first test we're going to do is a step up test. As you can see, I've brought in a step. It's usually about 30 centimetres above floor level. It's a little bit higher here, but you do have long legs, so it's okay. So what I want you to do is we're going to actually step up fully with both feet and step down.
Okay.
And we're going to do this over 3 minutes. After that, I'm going to get you to sit down and I'm just going to measure for a minute how many pulses you're going.
Okay.
How many beats per minute you're going.
Okay.
Alright, and that's going to just give me a measurement of your fitness.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Alright, so standing up.
Yes. Okay.
Alright, let me get my clock ready. Yes, so we've got 3 minutes on the clock.
Okay.
So, sorry, what I'll do is I'll actually just show you. So what I want you to do is you're going to step, and you're going to step all the way up, and then you're going to step all the way down. Okay? So that's what I want you to do.
Yeah.
Alright, so your hips are nice and aligned.
Okay.
Okay. Take a seat.
Oh my god.
Alright. So what I'm going to do is, over a minute now, I'm going to measure your heart rate. Okay, so I'm going to put 2 fingers, oops, 64 seconds. I'm going to put 2 fingers at your neck and measure when you go, okay? So that was 114. So females under 36. So you had your heart rate as 114. So you're above average. Okay? You're between average and above average.
Okay.
So above average is 109 and average is 118. So your heart rate's above that.
Okay.
It's in the normal range. So that's good.
Alright.
So now what we're going to do, I'm just going to take, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do a sit and reach test. So this is actually going to classify how flexible you are basically. Alright, so we're going to have 3 trials and we're going to try and record a best result, okay? Okay, so what I'm going to get you to do, we're going to do a sit and reach test now. This is going to test your flexibility. What I'd like you to do is sit down on the mat nice and firmly, and you're going to point your toes up, and we're going to reach up, look up, and we're going to try and touch our toes. And I'm going to measure how far up you can touch your toes to, or if not, I'm going to measure the gap between your toes to your fingers. Okay?
Okay. Alright, that's fine. I understand.
So, standing up. Yeah. You'll be sitting down nicely. So if you want to scoot back a little bit more, that's it. Good. Yep. Okay. Alright, now reaching up. So, looking at these results, I'm going to give you an average and then we're going to have a look at what that average is going to look like as a number. It's 23.3 and we can just round that down to 23. So, you're actually outside, you're in the 90 to 100 percentile.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yep. Yep. You've done really well. You've done really well. Yeah. So, say you want to increase your flexibility a little bit more, we might actually have to work on a program that specifically targets flexibility and doesn't really include flexibility before or after stretching. So, before or after your exercise routine. So it's not going to be a cool down anymore if you want to improve something. So
it's more focused.
It's going to be more focused, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Now we're going to do a push-up, muscular endurance exercise.
Okay.
So we're going to see how many push-ups you can do in 1 minute. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll show you how. Right, so what I'm going to get you to do is to do a push-up for the push-up test.
Yeah.
It's just for 1 minute, and I want your hands shoulder width or slightly over apart, and you're going to come onto your toes and push them together. You're going to squeeze your bum, squeeze your core, and you're going to bend your elbows out, come down to a 90-degree angle, and push up. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So you want to keep that technique going throughout the whole minute if you can. So let me get this clock ready, and we're going to count out. All right, go. And 40, so it's 40, come down now. Okay, that's it. That's 1 minute, 40 push-ups. So you achieved 40 push-ups.
Yes.
Okay, and in your age group for women, which is 20 to 29,
Yes.
anything above 36 is actually excellent.
Oh,
Alright?
okay.
So you received an excellent result.
Okay.
Alright? So yeah, you're actually quite peak in form in that sense. But if you did want to up your level,
Yes.
that little bit of cardio at the end would have just helped you to continue those push-ups on your toes.
Okay.
Okay?
No worries.
Alright. So last one that we're going to do, last test, is we're going to hold a plank. I'm going to get you to come down on your knees first, and I want you to hold a triangle on your forearms, okay? And you want to have your elbows and your shoulders in one line, pushing your bum, so make sure your bum doesn't stop. It tucks under, squeeze your bum and toes together. Head stays looking down at the floor, so you're not dropping it or you're not looking too far up, because then you start arching through your spine. So you want to keep your spine aligned and straight. Alright? I'm going to hold it as long as you can.
Okay, no worries.
Alright, so you're able to hold your plank for 3 minutes and 15 seconds, which is really good, especially after all that other training that we just did.
Yes.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to keep these results that I just took, and we're going to use them to assess your further fitness
Yeah.
later on, so we can actually come back to them
And see
and see how well you've
progress.
progressed. Okay?
Okay.
So what based upon all the information that I received from you today,
Yeah.
I understand. So you're interested in your cardio.
Yeah.
You don't really like a lot of running or jogging,
No.
but because you did say you do some circuit classes, or you used to do some circuit classes,
Yes.
and you don't mind weight training, if we can actually
Yeah.
use them as a bit of an aerobic workout,
Yeah.
where you're raising your heart rate and you're doing that bit of cardio,
I'm still doing a bit of, yeah.
but you're also using elements of other trainings that you like. Okay?
Yeah.
So if we stick to some circuit classes perhaps,
Yeah. That's good. Okay.
and with your weight training,
Yes.
so pre-weight training, if you do perhaps 15 minutes of interval training, doesn't have to be on a treadmill. You can
No.
actually do that on a row machine or even a bike,
Okay.
and we try to get that heart rate up that way.
Yeah.
And 1 day a week, if you can, for the first 15 minutes you'll do a little interval training, and then the rest of the 45 minutes we'll actually use them as a stretch. Okay, so you'll actually, I'll give you some exercises that are going to help you stretch yourself out to
Okay.
increase that flexibility. So that's going to be a focus of that class in itself.
Okay. Sounds
Alright.
good.
So
That's good.
I will get back to you next week. It was
Okay.
done. We'll meet again next week as arranged.